solid and prepare your home to be quiet, except for laughing and clapping, of course. Facebook and Instagram sometimes chime when you get a message. These chimes are audible to everyone in the virtual comedy show, so please turn off notifications and all other sounds on your device. Don't know how? Google it. That's why you're here 15 minutes early. Though we love kids and pets, a comedy club is not a good place for them. They don't understand the need for quiet, and the jokes are not intended for them, especially cats. No sense of humor at all. Please, no pets or kids at the virtual comedy show. Please don't heckle or chat at your table. It's more fun for you if you can hear others laugh, and more fun for others if they can hear you laugh. So keep your mic on and laugh all you like. But with 100 mics on, we may hear coughing or barking dogs or screaming babies or attacking zombies, and this can easily drown out the comedian. Please place your phone or other device 6 feet from you so we don't hear every breath you take. And mute your device if your area becomes filled with noisy zombie dog babies. And once you vanquish those zombies, unmute yourself. If you're not sure how, ask us via the chat system, aka typing, and we will help you. We would like to see your face as part of the audience. Let's be social, not just distant. We've all been in our pajamas for weeks. No one will judge your hair, we promise. So get comfortable, plan to laugh, but not heckle, and let's make our strange quarantine world a bit more normal for a little while. Thanks, and enjoy the virtual comedy show.
Hey everyone, it's time for the virtual comedy show, starring Brad Tassell and Steve Goodie. Tonight, Brad and Steve welcome their very special guest,
Rich Guzzie!
From their respective quarantined homes. And now, please welcome Brad Tassell!
Everyone, hello! How is everyone today? Good?
Just so good.
Just so good. Steve, hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You look very dapper tonight.
I am very dapper because it's a very special night. You all know Rich Guzzie, literally the biggest hypnotist, and I don't mean size-wise because he's a svelte fella, the biggest hypnotist in the world. He was just in Australia, is here tonight, and I'm giddy with excitement. I'm so excited I didn't even know what to do. So we're going to get to that very soon. Of course, Steve Goodie is here, the famous Steve Goodie. And of course, I'm Brad Tassell. I'm from Santa Claus, Indiana, everybody. And if you don't know where Santa Claus, Indiana is, it's in southern Indiana. And if you don't know where it is, your kids do. Because if your child writes a letter to Santa, it comes to our post office. And I think we got 130,000 letters from kids around the world to Santa last year, and we burn them. Screw those little bastards. Okay. Very much. So anyway, also, I'm noticing in Corona that I'm trying to lose weight. I haven't gained too much because I had just lost 27 pounds before all this started. And people are mean, though, when you lose a lot of weight. Before we had to stop going to church, I went to my church, hadn't seen this guy there in years, walks up, I'd lost 27 pounds, asked me if I had cancer. I know, can you believe that? I said, no, come on. I said, look, I'm just trying to, get healthy, trying to get back to my original weight, 9 pounds, 7 ounces. There you go, 9 pounds, 7 ounces. So by the way, we have people on our staff all over the world checking out what's going on with coronavirus at different places in the world. So in the Philippines, Dateline the Philippines, local officials are dressing as Star Wars characters to enforce strict quarantine measures. Darth Vader has slowed the virus spread by 60%, while Han Solo, oddly, has spread 50 cases of herpes. That's a pretty good one. I like that joke. Anyway, and in Indonesia, if we go right near there, volunteers are dressing as superheroes and handing out disinfectant all over the country. One volunteer was arrested, though. The woman complained that it wasn't a web Spidey was spraying.
Yeah.
Oh, God. A web. They're both dirty so far. They're both dirty. Okay, here's a cleaner one. In Utah, you may have heard this. Steve, you might have heard this. A 5-year-old was pulled over in a car on his way to buy a Lamborghini. Utah. Totally true. When he gets home, he'll be grounded by all 10 of his moms.
Waka, waka, waka.
This is just like a regular show, isn't it? Anyway, now in Somalia, back to the world, to combat depression, people go to Dr. Hyena. This is totally true. They sit in front of a hyena cage, hoping that its growling and laughing will scare away evil spirits that are troubling them. Next week, during a press conference, Trump will say it looks interesting and will ask his staff to look into it. Because he does that. Okay, great. Okay, what do we have? I have two more. So, and then we'll move on. So, and also, let's talk about this. Have a cold one, El Chapo beer. Have you heard about Steve?
I
you
have
heard
not.
That, it's really true. Alejandrina Guzman has developed a craft beer dedicated to her infamous drug kingpin father, El Chapo. Put the beer in the fridge, and it escapes after 2 hours and takes a meeting with Sean Penn. Was that too meta? Was that a lot of meta on that joke?
I'm with you. That was good.
And the final thing that I have to say is, by the way, your thing says, don't worry about your hair because people won't make fun of it. And 4 people made fun of my hair tonight so far.
I was talking about them, Brad, not you. You actually have to give it name.
And lastly, so everybody's in quarantine. So my daughter turned 18 during the quarantine. So we're kind of glad that you can't go out and get a tattoo right now because a lot of 18-year-olds are ready to run out and get a tattoo. And I think I'm not against tattoos, but I think children should be exempt. Matter of fact, I had a 16-year-old come up to me one day so angry after a show. She goes, "My tattoo's beautiful and you're stupid and I'm going to love it forever." And I said, "What's your tattoo?" She goes, "I've got a magic carpet on my rear end." I said, "Good, 20 years, you've got an area rug."
Oh.
At 50, it's wall to wall, Shaggy. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, we have an incredible show. But first,
Hey.
let's go to this man right here, Steve Goodie. Let's hear it for Steve Goodie.
Why, thanks, Brad. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for being a virtually awesome audience. We have another in a series of top 10 lists for you. You know, most of our regular late night hosts are in their own homes now wearing sweatshirts and no pants. We thought we should go back to the old school since they're not doing it. We'll do an old style top 10 list. So this week's episode, tonight's category is top 10 ways to tell if you're going crazy. Because we all think we are, but can you be sure? These are the top 10 ways to tell if you're going crazy. Number 10, ask the dog. Number 9, get a second opinion from the cat, the fish, and the Roomba. These are the top 10 ways to tell if you're going crazy. Number 8, if you're a Pisces, a Capricorn, or a Leo, you're probably about to go crazy.
Hey, I'm a Leo.
Number 7, if you're any other sign, you're already there. Number 6, if you believe in astrology, you've been crazy for a while. Number 5, stand on one foot and recite the alphabet backwards. If you can't do it, you're drunk. Either way, you're standing in your own house on one foot trying to recite the alphabet backwards, so you ain't too bright, and yeah, probably crazy. These are the top 10 ways to tell if you're going crazy. Number 4, call your mom. She knows. She's always known. You just don't listen. That's my favorite. Thank you. Number 3, this is an inside one. Are you lying in bed at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday composing a top 10 list? Yeah, crazy. Number 2, you started a Facebook poll asking for a friend. And the number 1 way to tell if you're going crazy, did you take a grenade launcher to the grocery store? You're crazy, and you're an a-hole.
That was very sweet, Steve. That was very fun.
Thanks.
Hey,
Glad you enjoyed
do
that.
me a favor, as I'm working on some technical stuff.
Samantha, I've muted you for the third
song?
time. Samantha, I need you to not unmute yourself, please, because you were making a lot of noise. Love you, but you make a lot of noise. You want a
love
song?
you, so I would like a song. I'm going to mute everybody but you.
No, I want to hear you react
No.
at all.
After you, I'm going to mute everybody. So
That's
do
fine.
a song while I work on something.
Okay. I'm enjoying my giant head of hair that's just getting bigger and bigger. I'm of the tribe, so my hair doesn't grow down, it grows out. And so I'm looking forward to, in about a week, getting online at Home Depot and ordering some door wideners for my house so I can get from room to room. Meanwhile, I have both curses at the same time. Can you tell? There's some there's some patches of there's scalpage happening, and I've really noticed it when I do these shows and I lean down like that. Nobody cares. Nobody has any pity on me, but it's like this. Well, you were real good looking when you were 23 with a full head of hair. Well, now that's history, because now you're middle-aged. What's happening to it? It goes down the drain when you shampoo it. Admit you got a bald spot, or just admit you got a bald spot. Admit you got a bald spot. Buy a toupee. That's it. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for him. I can't believe it. Go to virtualcomedyshow.com and you want to donate to everybody you saw on the show. There's a donate button if you want to throw some money our way, since we spend a good bit of money to do this and we don't charge anything. If you want to do that. Next week, we have an amazing show, Jimmy Della Valle, the Brooklyn Buddha. I think that's what you call it. Jimmy's in here somewhere. I think that's an amazing name. He's a hilarious comic, my best buddies from Carnival Cruise Lines. Also, Carla Ulbrich will be here next week.
Yay.
And Steve Goodie. If you want to get a hold of all of us, go to virtualcomedyshow.com. You can get a hold of Steve. You can get a hold of me. You can get a hold of Rich. We'll be doing more. We're going to do a world tour of hypnotism after this. So, ladies and gentlemen, watch this video and have a great night.
Have a very merry Thursday. It's a special time of week when Thursday bells are pealing and life no longer seems so bleak. Let's open up our presents and carve our Thursday goose and wait for Father Thursday to arrive upon his moose.
You know, we tried to incorporate all of the wonderful family traditions that people associate with Thursdays.
Thursday comes but once a week, but do not shed a tear, 'cause there are more than 50 Thursdays packed in every year, and every single one of them is full of mirth and glee. So stuff your face and break some wind and join the revelry. Have a very merry Thursday. Put on your orange fez and decorate the Thursday tree with milk, bone, spam, and Pez. Once you've curled your mustache and donned your Thursday clothes, I'll catch you 'neath the mistletoe and punch you in the nose. Merry Thursday, Merry Thursday.